Okay, good morning. Yes, still morning. It's today's Sunday. So far, I got the video up last night, and so far it's had about 27 views, I think, which is not bad at all. What more can I say on that one? Not a lot. Right, and today I'm going to fit the reversing sensors as these to the car. There's the box, and where is it? Somewhere, and that's the bit that goes to the front. Right, and so if this all goes to plan, I did one on the Freelander, didn't have any problems. So excuse me, if all goes to plan, then this will actually make it to air. I'm using the old GoPro type camera, so apologies in advance for the sound. We know the sound's not so good on that, especially with the way I talk. Anyway, let's have a go at this and see how we get on. Right, okay, so if I put that there, and then hopefully you should be able to see everything. So I'm going to attempt to do a narration here over the, should be fun. Right, so as I already said, I'm going to put sensors. The first thing I'm going to do is measure it out. If I remember correctly from my memory, it was 45 centimeters round, and come on, hurry up, what are you doing messing around there? And then I've lost my Sharpie, that's what happened, I remember now. Only I could manage to lose my Sharpie. I put it in my pocket, idiot. Right, so I've got it now. Right, so 45 centimeters around that bit, and if I remember correctly, it was I'm like this, I'm old fashioned, I go 4.5 inches down, and so it's 45 centimeters around and 4.5 inches down, but I took that from the top, which was the correct way, because as I found out later on, I cocked up, but we'll come to that in a minute. Right, so right, Sharpied it in. Did I get it right? Yeah, I'm just doing a double check. I like to put my hand up things. Goes back from surgery. Put my hand in things. Just having a look. Yep, that's it now. There you go. Look, silly old bugger, your hat's fallen off. Right, come on, hurry up. You get the drill out and let's drill this hole, shall we? You got to excuse him, he's getting old now, he's 64. Takes him a bit longer to do these things. Right, only I could be arming away. Here we go, so right, we're going to drill the first hole. It's always the worst thing, I think, doing that first hole, if you're doing it really blind. And you pray there's nothing behind there. It's like when you're drilling a wall at home. Anyway, bit of fiberglass stuck in there, we'll take that out. I presume, no, it's not fiberglass, it's like a plastic, I don't know what it is. Anyway, right, so let's try it. It was in a bit of a tangle, but so I sort of cut that bit out. Oh, here we go. Right, so we poke it through the hole, pull the wire down, and look at that lovely fit. Here we go. Come in the old for hurry up. Look at that bald head. Look, I need to get an haircut as well. Put the back there. Right, there we go. Second one. Exactly the same measurements again. I'll shut up for a minute because I'm doing exactly the same, but unfortunately you can't see it so much. Right, we drill the hole. That's right, I remember to move the camera. So let's drill the hole through there. Exactly the same place as the other side. Well, that's the theory. That's it, that fits in there. I have to get a chrome in for that exhaust pipe. It looks terrible, doesn't it? Right, there we go. So now we're going to measure around. And if I remember correctly, it was 53, 53, 53. Because there's two sensors that go on the back, so it's 53 centimeters from either one, which left 53 in the middle, and that seemed to work quite nicely. And then it was 4.5 inches down, but I then changed my mind after I did that next, you know, what you see me drill in a minute. I didn't calculate, didn't realise that there's a bar behind it, but you'll see that in a second. Oh, I'm taking my time when I look at this. Look. Measure it 3 times and usually still get it wrong. Okay, so we're trying again. Now, as I said, like I'm having so much trouble with this narration, I'll edit this a little bit out. Anyway, right, so as I said, 4.5 inches down, and let's do the other side. 4.5 inches on that side. Now we're going to drill a hole, and as you see, you won't see because it's different show my stupidity. I'm going to now go through, and hence if you notice the bumper was pushing back because I was hitting that metal. Anyway, I've managed to get around it. Right, so thread wire through, same as on the outside ones. And now the other side. Exactly the same again. Thread the wire through. I got it right on that side. I went 4.5 inches from the top as opposed to from the black strip, and that seemed to work out better, which means I've now got an odd one. There's nothing I can do about that. But I guarantee anything I do, I don't get it right. I'm not good at. I am, and I'm not. Okay, so right, push that back down. Next job now is to pull out all the trim inside and get to the carpet. Here I forgot to put the camera into the boot. Silly me. But either side there is a grommet with on the one side it's the reversing light coming through, which I've already been to once before because I've obviously got the reversing light tapped off. Right, so I'll push my feeder through, my little pickup tool, handy little tool that is. Goes into the thing, it's just similar to the sort of thing you use in the fairground actually. Right, pull that wire through. But before I pulled it through, it's tucked through the chassis, the inner one, because it's coming round. So you bring it down and tuck it round the chassis on that side. And now we go to the other side. Exactly the same thing again, but the wire this time on that side has to be tucked over the top of the exhaust pipe. So I've gone right up the top end of the bracket for the exhaust pipe, keeping it well away from the exhaust, from the silencer there. So exactly the same thing again. I'm going to push the feeder down in a minute. Actually, I think I'm not doing that. I'm actually tapping off putting the wire in for the. I'm not sure if I'm or not. I had the crimp in my hand then. I could well be putting the wire in there onto the reverse light. I already had the crimped already, and there's a long bolt for the earth, which I used. Yeah, this is me getting in there to get the trim. That's right, I'm trying to get the trim out that side. One of these days I'm going to actually write a script before I do these things. Now we're putting the wire, making a hole in the grommet to push the thing there. See the thing's gone through, the picker up tool. Now again, hook the wire into the jaws. What I'm actually doing there, in case you didn't realise, is I'm actually threading the wire, as I said, over the top of the exhaust pipe. Right, now I'm putting the wire up, back through the grommet. There we go, and there's my little tool coming out. Rest my foot on the tape measure down there, silly old foot. Right, so we'll put that out of the way. Right, as you can see, I bent the end pushing it through there. Still works right though. Courtesy of eBay, that. Worth every penny. I think it was only a few quid. Brilliant little tool, so handy. Got a little light on it as well. Oh, being quite agile for me, age there. Right, so I'm now connecting the box up to do a test. That's it, put it in reverse, switch ignition on. So you should be hearing the bleeps, I believe. Yes, you should be hearing bleeps now. And that would tell me that it's all working on each one. So that's it. Okay, slightly buggered up there because I didn't bring it in. And I'm actually going to go on here very soon as well. So that's all that in. And I'll put it there for now. So I'll do a test again in a minute. Now what was supposed to happen here, but didn't, you should be hearing bleeps. The camera's supposed to be seeing the top. The trouble with that little GoPro one, it's not where I think it is. I'm sorry about that. You're not actually seeing what you should be seeing, but you'll be hearing it. Right, just going to put some cable ties around there, just to tidy them leads up. Just tuck everything underneath that bit of carpet before the trim goes in. You can see the two leads coming down there from the rear view camera as well. Hence that's why the reverse light's already tapped in. There we go, all nicely tucked away. Then goes the bit of trim. Screw that back in. Remember where I put screws underneath the torch. And I managed to drop one as I pick it up. This is why I don't do surgery anymore, my fingers are gone. One, two, three, and four. Trim off the cable ties. Right, just put it all back together again now. It's now Monday. It's now the following day, and the plan had been to come out here and to paint the sensors, paint them red. As you can see, And if you remember from the, well, remember, you may just been watching that video, because they're black at the moment. But then, anyway, they're in, and all in here is done. Back to being an untidy boot. Oh, actually it's quite a tidy boot really. It can't be helped, but anyway, that's it's all tucked away down there, so you can't really see it. All nicely done. Okay, so we shut this down. And we'll try it out. The little box is up there. And because we've got the camera up there. So in a minute, let's put some power in there. Like that. Right, so we're going to go forward a little bit. Okay, so the camera's facing that way, like that, as you can see. Right, so when I go into reverse, the camera goes into reverse and you get that little bit there. How's that? Can you see it now? You can there, right? And then, that one then tells me. So here we go. And that's from there. We go forward. Go back into reverse. As you can see from that one up there. And that one down there. So we know that works now. So I shall now go and put this little bit onto the end, and then I'll do a proper wrap up from upstairs. Let's turn everything off. Here we go. Right, edit that first little bit out, but that's not a problem. We don't mind that little bit. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Me doing the sensors on the back of the car. First time I've ever done anything like this. Like recording while I'm doing it. I suppose somebody could say, oh, why didn't you use the head cam as well? Never thought of it, to be honest with you. Maybe next time if I do something I'll try it with the head cam as well, just like I do with the cooking. But that was quite good fun. I enjoyed doing the narration afterwards. Still got problems with the sound, as you know. I've been having so many problems. It's because I'm using a Mac. I'm restricted to what I can do for sound. I'm sure there's people out there with Mac who can tell me exactly where I'm going wrong. So if I mean, does watch this with a Mac and does recording, please tell me where I'm going wrong with the sound, because I'm having terrible trouble. No matter what I do, I seem to have problems. That's by the by. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've learned how to do it. It's quite straightforward, and it's really enjoyable. I enjoy it anyway. And it was a nice day yesterday. Unfortunately, it's not such a nice day today. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching that. I don't know yet what to call it, to try and get more people to watch the damn things, but I'll think of something. What else was I going to say? Not bad views. I think I'm up to 39 views on my one for the Arboretum. Thought that might have done really well. I'm quite shocked at that, but never mind, there you go. And we've got a few things coming up. I don't know what you're going to be seeing and what you're not. I'd stop promising things now because it never works out right for me. I either forget the camera or I've got no one to work the camera, because the problem I've got is if I go with just me, no Karina or Dave or anybody, and I'm means I'm reliant on somebody like Sam, and because Sam has to push his granddad Don about, so poor Sam is restricted to what he can do, which is fair enough, I appreciate all of that. And because Sam's not a camera person, at least Karina's been trained by me. She's been trained, and Dave's good anyway. At least I know for definitely War and Peace, we're definitely doing that, and there's definitely going to be 2 camera persons, because he's going to be the same as last year, Dave and Karina, and Karina's had more practice since then. I don't know what camera Dave's going to be using, if he's going to be using his own camera or one of mine, but anyway, we'll be doing War and Peace, that's for definite. Armed Forces Day, well, Karina's going to have the camera, so she didn't do bad last year's Armed Forces Day, and then made a real pig's ear of it on Remembrance Sunday, but we'll see. Anyway, once again, I'm glad you've watched my video. Thank you for watching it. I really do appreciate it. and as I said, always say, please share it, please give me a like, thumbs up and everything, you know. I should put the links, I forgot to put the link for the hotel down on that last one. I really am sorry. I'll go back and put that in the comments, but I'll put the link up down there for the sensors from eBay, and also if I can find that tool, the little grabber thing, that's really good. In fact, I was going to, hang on a minute, I'll go and get it. Right, yeah, so there's the tool. Can you get it in shot? No, not really, but that's the end. Where are we? That's the end. This is because I've got to do this all back to front. It's a bit like working the thing. Anyway, that's the end of it. Can I bring it in? I know the camera's up there somewhere. It's not going to focus properly. And that's the other end. And then, because at the end here, sorry if I keep going out of shot there, there's a button which you push and you get a light, and it's reasonably flexible. As I say, I managed to bend the end yesterday, pushing it through the grommet. Didn't make the hole in the grommet big enough, trying not to damage the grommet too much. But anyway, I'll find the link. I'll find the link for this on eBay and post that down there as well. I think that's about it really. That's everything I've got to say for today. So say thumbs up please, thumbs up please. Don't forget to share and tell your friends and get everybody to subscribe. Please subscribe. I need subscribers. And comments. I never get any comments. I rarely get the odd comment, but I want comments. I don't care if you're going to abuse me, because it water ducks back to me. Just be prepared to be abused back, and everything else. Right, that's it. Catch you all again soon. I don't know when the next one's going to be. This one wasn't planned. It was just I was doing the senses yesterday and I thought I'll have a go at filming it. And I'm talking fast and I'm rambling like I'm very good at. Once I get going, you can't stop me. Anyway, right, I'll catch you all again soon, and thank you once again for watching. I really appreciate that people watch my videos. Makes it worth doing, and I'll catch you all again really soon. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thanks for watching my YouTube video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.